Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. We continue our journey through the Five Nights at Freddy's universe. As we know, the second film in the franchise will be released at the end of the year. Here's the question: how closely will it be tied to the second part of the game universe? To answer this question, we need to analyze the gameplay of the second game and learn interesting facts about it. This will expand our knowledge and prepare us for the new characters that will appear in the new feature film. Are you ready? Let's begin. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, commonly abbreviated as fnaf 2, is an independent point-and-click survival horror video game developed and published by Scott Games LLC that was released on November 10, 2014, and is the second game in the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Like the first game, fnaf 2 is an indie point-and-click survival horror video game. The player controls Jeremy Fitzgerald, the night guard at the newly revamped Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Like in the first entry, Jeremy must survive from midnight to 6 a.m. without being attacked by the animatronics wandering through the building. The game introduces the toy animatronics as the main antagonists, while the classic animatronics from FNAF 1 return as withered animatronics, damaged shells of their former selves. This game also introduces two new animatronics, the Puppet and Balloon Boy. As the new security guard working nights, your job is to monitor cameras and make sure nothing goes wrong after hours. The previous guard has complained about the characters trying to get into the office. He has since been moved to day shift. So to make your job easier, you've been provided with your very own empty Freddy Fazbear head, which should fool the animatronic characters into leaving you alone if they should accidentally enter your office. As always, Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for death or dismemberment. As in the first game, Jeremy will be located in the security office for the duration of each night. He will have access to a monitor that allows him to scroll through the security cameras, and a flashlight with limited battery that can illuminate rooms being viewed on the cameras. Animatronics will slowly navigate the building and attempt to get into the office, either through the main hall or one of two air vents on either side of the desk, all of which can be illuminated using light buttons. Unlike in FNAF 1, however, the doors and power mechanics have both been removed, meaning that the player cannot stop animatronics getting inside the office. Jeremy can put on a Freddy Fazbear head to disguise himself if an animatronic enters the office and evade being attacked. However, this does not work on Withered Foxy, who must be scared off using the flashlight instead. To prevent the mask from being abused, however, there is a music box in the building's prize counter that slowly winds down over time. The player must frequently open the monitor, flip to the prize counter, and rewind the music box. If it fully unwinds, the puppet will escape from its prize box and head towards the office. And like Withered Foxy, it cannot be fooled by the Freddy head. Failure to defend himself from an animatronic, except Balloon Boy, who will instead disable the flashlight, will result in them jump-scaring the player and killing Jeremy, resulting in a game over. The game's main campaign is split into 5 levels, or nights, just like the original game. Beating Night 5 will unlock an extra difficult Night 6, and beating that unlocks a customizable Night 7, which allows to adjust the difficulty of each animatronic. There are also 4 hidden mini-games that can randomly occur upon receiving a game over, which allows the player to play as the animatronics in Atari-style levels that give insight on the plot. Fact number 1. Toilio Chica, the Puppet, and Golden Freddy do not appear in the trailer of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, though Toy Chica can be seen on several posters in the camera feeds, and the Puppet and Golden Freddy are depicted in children's drawings in the beginning of the trailer. 2. Customally, the release of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was 87 days after the release of Five Nights at Freddy's. 3. Nothing related to 87 was in the second game other than the date revealed in Night 5 and Night 6. 4. Invalid original mobile versions of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the music box in the prize corner can be muted by tapping the location of where the mute call button is usually located. However, this cannot be done while simultaneously winding the music box. 5. This is the first game where none of the animatronics have multiple jump scares. 6. Paper Pals have their own AI level. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was supposed to be released sometime in 2015, as revealed on a teaser on Scott Games. 8. Apiri App Store's subtitle for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is No Place to Run. 9. January 16th, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 won 2 Fear Awards, including Game of the Year.